Hey girl, welcome back to OTM. My name is Sheridan, and for today's full body practice, short and sweet. Maybe not so sweet at times, but no equipment needed. And it's a really close to the mat practice, allowing you to feel a bit lazy, but also feel really strong and get into the really small muscle groups. Today's all about control. So when you're ready, meet me in a seated position on your mat. Find your seated position, and then can you just bring your right knee out to the right, left shin forward. Take a full breath in, bring the hands out to a T shape. And as you breathe out, right hand comes overhead. Inhale as you come back to a T shape. Left hand down and right hand overhead. Exhale. Inhale as you come back up. Let's do this one more time. And then come all the way back up. From here, can you twist to the left? Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Keeping the hips really square and just taking the time to open through the spine. Let's do one more here. Coming all the way back to center and release the hands. Changing sides as you bring your left shin to the left, right shin forward. Bring the hands out to a T shape. Exhale, left hand overhead, right hand down. Inhale as you come back up. Exhale as you come up and over. Inhale, back up. One more here. Exhale, come down. Inhale as you return to a T shape. Exhale, twist to the right, squaring the shoulders off. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Drawing the belly button in as you twist. Crown the head to the sky. Let's do two more. Exhale, twist. And back. Last one, twist. Coming all the way back. Release the hands. Swivel around so that your knees are bent, about hip distance apart, and that your hands are coming under your shoulders. Take a full breath in. Exhale as you lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. Inhale as you lower back. Press into the heels, the palms. Exhale, lift. Inhale as you come back. This is a really nice shape if you have been sitting down all day at the desk, in the car, just allowing the hips and the chest to open, the front line of the body, which we don't often tend to do. Let's do two more. Exhale, lift and lower. Last one, exhale, lift. Inhale as you lower. Can you start to bend the elbows? Press back up. Bend the elbows, press back up. So grounding down into the palms, the finger pads. And let's go 5. We start to add the 2 together. 4, 3, 2. Can you come all the way back with straight arms on 1? Lift the hips. Lower the hips. Find your tricep dip and back. Lift the hips. Lower the hips. Tricep dip and back. Taking the time to really warm up through the upper body, opening the hips, getting everything warm, ready to rock and roll. Let's go 5, 4, 3, holding all the way up in 2, holding all the way up on 1. So press into the heels, the palms, squeeze the glutes, hip bones to the sky. Hold for 3, for 2. Come all the way back down on 1. Keep the legs bent, but this time bring the hands in front of you, sitting up as tall as you can. Tuck the chin to the chest as you roll down halfway. Draw the belly button in. Exhale as you come back up. Come all the way down. Exhale back up. Now as you're coming down, you find your shaky spot where the belly button starts to talk to you a little bit, or the belly, the tummy, and then back. Everyone is going to look really different here. So play around with your range. Remember to be really curious, because that's how you find what works for you. That's how you find the strength. 5 more. 4. We are coming all the way up in 3. In 2. Come all the way up and hold on 1. Now this time as we come down, we're sweeping the right hand up and over and then pulling it back up. Left hand comes up and over and back. Now if you are short for space, can you just drive your elbows in and out? If you have a bit of space today, reach the hand, sweep, pull it back in. Reach the hand and sweep, pull it back in. Inhale, lengthen, exhale back. Inhale, lengthen, exhale back. Matching your movement to your breath. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, on 1. Come back to center. Keep the arms where they are, but just roll halfway and hold. We're going open to the right, back to center, open to left, back to center. Now the only difference here is you are keeping the tummy under tension as you go side to side. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold out to the right, bring the left hand to the right and you reach up and over, pulling the belly button in. We're going to the left in 3, in 2, on 1, reach both hands over to the left and reach. Like you're reaching towards your morning coffee, your afternoon treat, whatever it is. And let's go 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, take a forward fold as you just allow the belly to be really jelly, really heavy. Bring the knees all the way in, and can you bring your hands underneath your knees? Start to lift the heels slightly. You can curl into a little ball. Rolling onto your back, lift the legs, and then come back up, tap the toes. Rolling onto your back, lift the legs, come back up, tap the toes. Let's go for another 5. Start to really control these shapes. This is 3, just the toes are touching the mat. In 2, on 1, can you come all the way up and just tap the toes? Right leg lifts, right leg lowers. Left leg lifts, left leg lowers. And keep alternating here as you draw the belly button in and start to hinge back just a little bit more. Now in 3, we're going to play around with both legs. In 2, on 1, lift the right leg. Now maybe you lift the left leg as well and you hold. Can you glue the legs together? Can you lift up through the chest? Can you extend the arms long? Can you hold for 5? Draw the belly button in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees into the chest and just make your way down onto your back. Take a little rock, a little sway. Get really comfy. Maybe shuffle down onto your mat and keep the knees bent. Bring the hands behind your head. Take a full breath in. Exhale as you find your crunch and then hold. Inhale as you lower back down. Exhale, find your crunch and hold. Inhale as you lower back down. Keep working with your crunch. Allowing your belly to pull in, your ribs to come down, and your shoulder blades to lift. Let's go 3. Last 2. On 1, holding all the way up. Reach to the right with your left hand and back. Reach to the right, left with your right hand and back. Lower down. Find your crunch. Reach opposite hand to knee, either side. Come back down. Come up. Tap. Tap. And back. Let's go 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Holding all the way up on 1. Can finish off with the taps. Hold your crunch. Lift your legs to tabletop. Now from here, can you reach to the right, extend the left leg, come back to center. Reach to the left, extend the right leg, come back to center, and lower the head. Reach as you crunch, opposite hand to knee, and then lower back down. So it's similar to a bike, except you're reaching the hand rather than keeping the elbow bent. Now, if it feels okay, hold the crunch as you just change side to side. Keep drawing the belly button in. Keep your lower back heavy. And let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Take a little rock, a little sway. And then just coming onto your right hand side. Hand or bicep as your pillow, and can you extend your legs long to the top corner of your mat? Exhale, lift the top leg a little bit higher than the hip. Inhale as you tap the heels together. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Creating length here, and you're kind of like on a little C shape, like a little banana. So your hips are back and your legs are forward. Let's go 5. Keep tapping the heels. 4. Tap the heels. 3, 2. Holding up on 1. Tiny circles. Doesn't matter what direction, but can you think about maybe the size of a dinner plate? So they're just in the middle. In 5, we are reversing the circle. Let's go 4, 3, 2, on 1. Reverse the circle. Now the circle, hip and heel stay in line, and the dinner plate is just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Can you hold? Can you just lift and lower for 10? Tiny, tiny movements. Hand can be to the hip, in front of you. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg. Take a little moment. From here, top hand, so your left hand comes to the sky. Reach, arm and leg together, and then lower as you extend overhead. Reach and lower. Keep drawing the belly button in as you exhale, lift, and then tap the heel lower. Lift and lower. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Can you just bring the left hand overhead, but keep the top leg lifted. Little lift, little lower. Keep reaching overhead just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg down, bring the arm down. Take a moment. Using your top hand to press yourself up onto your forearm. So we are going to play around with this shape a little bit more. Left hand comes to the sky and lift up out of the waist. Can you roll onto your glutes, lift both your legs, tap the hand to the legs, and then roll onto your hip. We do that again. Roll onto your glutes, squeeze the lower belly, lift the legs, come back down. Now, option is to roll into the glute and just lift your top leg like you were before. Otherwise, step outside of your comfort zone just for a second. See what happens. Maybe you'll surprise yourself. Let's go 10. Visualize your lower belly lifting the legs. This is 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one here, and just hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Come all the way back down, and then just bring your hands down as you start to lie onto your belly. Untuck the toes and bring the hands under your forehead. Drop the head and think about pressing down into the mat with your hip bones. Squeeze the glutes and start to lift the kneecaps. From here, lift the legs, exhale, and then lower back down. Exhale, lift the legs and lower. So your head is staying really heavy, your shoulders are relaxing, and we're just lifting the legs. Creating length, so point the toes away from the hips. And let's go 5, 4, we are holding up in 3, in 2, holding all the way up on 1, tap the heels together and then bring them out. Now you might like to flex the toes here as you tap the heels, squeezing the glutes. 10, 9, 8, keep pressing into the hips, pull the belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep holding, point the toes, little swimmers. Pull the belly button in, just swim for 10. Come back to your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs. Take a little rock. Take a little sway. And just press yourself back into a child's pose. Take a full breath in and full breath out. Coming all the way up, we're going to change sides onto your left. So, making your way down. Your legs are coming to the front hand corner of your mat, and your hand or your bicep is acting as your pillow. Hand can be wherever you like, but try to think about keeping the hips stacked. Exhale as you lift your top leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, and then tap the heels together. Lift and tap. So creating your own resistance here, rather than just letting this leg swing, we're controlling it up, tapping it back down. Lifting up, tapping back down. Let's go 5, 4, 3. We are holding it up in 2. On 1, hold your heel in line with your hip as you find little circles. Now maybe the top hand comes in front of you for a bit more support. You might close the eyes. Imagine drawing a circle with your big toe as it keeps pointing. And we are reversing in 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse your circle on 1. If you can't remember what direction you're doing, just guess. 50-50 chance. In 5, we are pulsing the leg. In 3. In 2, holding on 1, little lift, a little lower. Keep drawing the belly button, the ribs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels together. Bring the top hand, the right hand to the sky, and then start to bring the leg up as you lift and then lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Can you think of it like a rubber band? So you come up and then you stretch the rubber band away. Lift and lower. Ooh, leg starts to get a little bit heavy. In 5, we are keeping the leg lifted, hand comes overhead as we pulse. Let's go 3, 2, on 1, keep the hand overhead, little lift, little lower with your top leg. Come back to your breath, happy thoughts for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Take a little shake out. Use your top hand to press yourself up onto your bottom forearm. Keep the legs where they are. Inhale as you lift the right hand to the sky. Exhale as you roll onto the glutes, lift the legs, connect to the hand. And then inhale as you lower back down onto your bottom hip. Exhale as you roll into the glutes, lift the legs, slowly come back. Remember, the option is to always just lift your top leg, top arm. Otherwise, if you gave it a go on the other side, I recommend you give it a go on this side, knowing that you are so capable and that you chose to move for you. So see how it feels. You have 10 more. Using your lower belly to lift. This is 8. 7. Keep drawing the heels together. 6. 5. 4. You are holding up in 3. Last 2. Last one. Can you just hold up for 3, for 2, and 1. Come all the way back down. Bring both your hands down and just come to lie onto your belly. Bring the hands under your shoulders. Tuck the toes. Take a full breath in. Exhale as you lift to find your high plank. Now can you tip forward and back an inch just for 5, 4. You're finding your down dog in 3. In 2, press the hips to the sky on 1. Maybe shorten the stance, pedal out through the feet. And we are finishing off with a little bit of plank work, and then you're out of here. Inhale as you roll forward, can you find your plank? Exhale as you press back, finding your down dog. Lift the heels, roll forward, find your plank. Exhale as you press back. Let's go 5, 4. We are holding your plank to finish. 3. Last 2 here. and 1. Inhale, can you hold your plank? Dome through the upper back, bring the shoulders over the wrist, and lengthen through the legs. 10. This is where it counts. Let's go 5. Embrace the shakes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Take a child's pose. Take a full breath in. And let everything become heavy as you breathe out. And walking the hands back towards the knees, rolling through the spine. And just coming to find a seated position, whether it's kneeling or cross-legged. Bring the arms overhead, take a full breath in and grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. So you breathe out, lean over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, holding onto your right wrist with your left hand. And then exhale as you lean over to the left. Inhale, come back down with the arms, roll the shoulders a few times. Take a little happy dance, take a moment to really ground down as you start to let everything soak in. I'm so proud of you. I really hope you got something out of this practice. Please, please, always let me know how you went, as I love hearing your feedback. I will see you next time on the mat. Mwah. Hey girl, thanks for watching. I'm so proud of you for moving your body today and choosing you. If you like this workout, please let me know in the comments, as I love to hear your feedback. I will be adding new videos weekly, so stay tuned for more. If you love these workouts, I have an online platform where you can get all these plus more for just $10 a month. We have so many exciting things coming. First up, Bali for a few months.